What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Pour Michigan Reviews. No Michigan beer today. It's going to be 3 Floyd's beer, guys. Even better. We've got barrel-aged Blot Out the Sun Imperial Stout coming in at 13.8% ABV. No slouch. Big beer coming in around $24, I believe, for a 4-pack, guys. The newest addition in rotation from 3 Floyd's, guys. So I have never had this one. I believe they've done this one over the years quite a few times. I've never had it, so this will be my first time. Bottled 2022. In the side of the bottle, now they just give you the year it has been bottled. They don't put the actual date. So just so you know that. Yeah, so we have an awesome beer, hopefully, from 3 Floyd's. They don't usually let me down. 13.8, well, it's going to be a sipper. A lot of smoke coming off the top as I popped that bad boy. Let's go to a pour. Yeah. A lot of brown mixed with darkness, but quite a bit more brown than I anticipated. Dark beige, burnt, charred head a little bit, and some acidity popping. I don't know if you can hear it, but let's go to an aroma. It's darkness, guys. No need to elaborate on that aroma. Ooh. Milk chocolate, sweet, dry raisins. First thing that comes to mind. A little bit of like milk and fudge. Smells sweet. A little bit of like leather and fennel. That's it. It smells like a lot of barrel-aged Imperial Stouts, but this one's got like more of like a sweet characteristic and less of a roast, if you will, based on the nose. There's like this creamy, like milky, slight vanilla, charred raisin and plum. Berries. More roast, but not a ton. Just very slight, mixed with like milky chocolate. It smells interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It smells good. It smells complex. Barrel-aged, Blot Out the Sun. Let's dive in. 3 Floyd's. Yeah, yeah. A lot of berries. Like, what is that? It's unlike other Imperial Stouts. It's not the same. It's got, usually I get like this raisiny quality. It's got that, but there's something else. There's like blueberries or raspberries like intertwined within that roast. There's this weird like almost sour funk to it, but it's more fruit. Like it's a very fruity Imperial Stout, if I can say that any clearer. Very fruity with this like twang, like this milky, fruity twang on the back end. It's delicious. It's very smooth. 13.8%. I don't taste it. It's got nice bourbon heat going down in the chest, but you don't get it in the throat. So it's not until it gets here, guys, that you feel that 13.8. Right here to here, nothing. Chest. It's all chest with a nice barrel presence. It's got this nice, almost like peppercorn, serrano, rye spice kind of attributed to a little bit of bitter chocolate hoppiness. I wouldn't say it's like fudgy or anything. It's just got this like vanilla, like fruit punchy sweetness that like plays into the malty kind of molasses char. It's interesting. I'm having a very hard time deciphering what I'm drinking because it's quite complex, but at the same time you can kind of point out each individual factor, but it's hard how they coincide together, if that makes sense. It's very nice. I'd say it's very buttery and smooth with a nice kind of bourbon punch on the back end in your chest. There it is. More leather, a little bit of tobacco, vanilla, fruity sweetness. It's not just normal vanilla. There's like fruit punch and vanilla put together. I don't know how else to explain that funk. But it's good. It's really good. A a little bit of roasty char on the back end, and you're left with that bourbon heat to settle it all out with a little bit of that hoppy, dark chocolate, milk chocolatey bitterness on the back end. It's just an intricate beer, tough to decipher. Very good. It goes down very smoothly. I'm kind of rambling at this point. Completely room temperature. I think this needs to open up a little bit. I feel like I'll get a little bit more out of this. I'm getting a little bit more bitter roastiness as this is sitting and adapting on my palate. That twang and that funk is kind of subsiding a little bit. It's going away, but it's still in there. I call it like a vanilla fruit punch, berry, raisiny funk. I'm sorry. That's how it's elaborated to me. I mean, yeah, it's good, guys. It's pretty thick. It's not like so thick that it's gonna like tire your palate. It's just right. It's heavy, but it's a little bit less than heavy. 13.8, going down like butter. Decadent sweetness on the front, bitter roasty char on the back end with that barrel. Bring in the heat, guys. It's good. It's good. .429 out of 5. Yeah, it's not the greatest one I've ever had from them, but it's very good. I highly recommend it. This is tasty, guys. It's been the 2022 Barrel Aged Blot Out the Sun from 3 Floyd. Thanks for being here. I'm Dan. Catch you on the next review. Cheers.